All right, let's look at the costing of Grandma Mullen's beef stew. We have a bunch of items listed here, starting with the top round, the potatoes, the carrots. What else do we have here, Karen?
Onions and beef broth.
The onions and the beef broth. And these are the costs for that original recipe at 26-ounce portions. And you see that subtotal, let me tell you in a second why we call it subtotal, but that subtotal adds up to $48.19. And we call that a subtotal because that's all the ingredients other than the spices. All right, so let's look at the spices. And there are 4 spices in here. We've got garlic, thyme, salt, and pepper for spices. And what we're saying is, on average, they're going to be about an additional 1% of cost for this recipe. So, but we don't want to spend the time to figure out the cost of like how much salt is. What a waste of time that would be. So if we take the $48.19, which was the subtotal cost of all the other ingredients, and we multiply that times 0.01, we get about 48 cents. I mean, we're rounding that just a little bit. So we're saying the cost of the spices are about 48 cents for this recipe. So now we add the 48 cents to the $48.19, and we get $48.67. That's the cost of the entire recipe for 26-ounce portions, including the spices. All right, now we have one other thing we want to do here. All right, we want to figure out what the portion cost is here. So we take the $48.67 and we divide it by 20, because this recipe gives us 26-ounce portions. And that's going to give us about $2.43 per 6-ounce portion. Now let's suppose we want to know what the price per ounce is, which we might, because if we're multiplying this recipe or changing the portion size, whatever, we want to know the price per ounce. So we take $2.43 divided by 6 ounces, and we get about 40 to 41 cents per ounce.